Hello there, this is John. I'm very glad to have you here with me. And as you tee this one up on the first hole, final round action, vibes in the air. What's going to happen out there? Looking forward to finding out. That'll do. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. All right, this is your fourth shot. Coming through with the chip. Well, nothing you can do about it now. Let's pop the bogey, putt in, and move on. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, that was never going to be good. And that green is well below us. We might need a little less club than normal. This one might be coming up short from the rough. All right, I like being back on the fairway. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Oh, that's going to work for you. Nice shot out of the bunker. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And as that putt drops, that's a second bogey in a row. Let's turn things around. You are currently 2 over. Now we will tee up on the third hole. A little too much to the right. That's a poor place for a tree. That one's out of bounds. It's about 195 yards to that pin from here. And this might get rough. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Good job getting back in the fairway, taking yourself out of harm's way. And if you can sink this, we'll have a triple bogey on our scorecard. Ooh, that was close. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And currently sitting at 6 over. All right, let's load up. We got a par 5 fourth hole. Is that tree hollow? All right, we're in the rough. It's a bad scene in this rough, too. It's a bad lie. Oops. We're in the deep stuff here. Heading for the rough here, I think. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the cart path. And setting up now for your 5th shot. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. All right, you've got this left for double bogey. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Oh, that's going to wind up short. Here comes a 3-footer. And currently sitting at 9 over. Time for the 5th hole, and we got a par 4 ahead of us. Oh, no good. Here's our 2nd shot on this 5th hole. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. And from the green side rough. This one is for triple bogey. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. Good job on that putt. Teeing her up here on a long par 5. Didn't sound like your purest of strokes. And from the fairway sand. Nicely played from the sand. Yeah, might be in a little bit of trouble here. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Come on, give us a kick to the left. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. This putt's left to save par. Five-foot putt here. Now the 7th hole, we have a par 3. And blunk. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Well, you won't be getting that one back. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. This one's looking good. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. And I know you know, but this is triple bogey coming up here. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Ah, no good. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Little less than pure on that swing. I'm sure that's not what you wanted, but sometimes these things happen. Oh, that one, yeah, that one took a dive. That's an oopsie. Oh my, splash. And we are well above the green from here. We might need a little bit less club. And your approach is heading right at the pin. That was pretty. Just barely getting it over the bunker and sticking the green. I like to see it. And here's our look at the triple bogey. This one's going downhill, breaking right to left. Oh man, went right off the green. It's setting up in the green side rough. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. I think we got a left to right break here. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, now this from 11 feet. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. All right, well done. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Well, that's too bad. And the ball is above your feet on this one. I thought you should know. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. And this is our 3rd shot. That's not what you want. And setting up now in the deep rough. That'll do nicely. Here comes the bogey putt. Okay, we get to start the back 9 with a par 4. Swing didn't feel right. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough. It's down deep. Oh, that's no good. That's not what you want. And just want you to know that ball's above your feet, so it might go a little more to the left than you think it will. Well, it wasn't your best swing. Ouch! Into the water. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. I'll take that. Nicely played. And this one for the triple bogey. This one's leaning tiny little bit to the left. Oh, come on, get in there. 4 feet to go. Here we go on the 11th. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. Ooh, we ended up in the deep rough here. We don't need as much distance as normal. We might need less club. This green is well below us. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. And this will be for the double. Oh, man. Here's a 17-foot putt. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. This one is for quad, and that will go. Okay, here's the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. This one's looking dicey at best. Let's get up and out of here. Nicely played. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Oh man, that's wet. And this is what your fifth shot's looking like. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. Okay, you have a extremely long putt. I'll put it that way. Let's see what you do. This one's going pretty hard to the left. Looking good so far. And not a bad effort from where you were. And just a little tap here needed. Okay, let's see where everyone's sitting on the leaderboard now. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. I approve. We've got about 130 yards to go here. This one's a little to the right on approach. And from the green side bunker. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole, save our par, and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. Six feet to the cup. And now the 14th hole. This is a par 3. This one might be a bit long. This is out of the second cut here. You'll be all right there. 20 feet to the hole from here. I think this one's going left to right. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. All right, you can sink this and salvage a bogey on this one. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. I think you've had better swings. Second shot here on the 15th. Yeah, I don't think you had enough out of the sand. Sweet. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, missed the par. Here we go, just a few more inches. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. Okay, up next is the par 5 16th hole. That sounded a little woody. That's too bad. And this course is getting the better of you, I think, at the moment. 3 bogeys in a row, but I still have much confidence in you. Okay, back in the fairway, good stuff. This one's about 100 yards out. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. And this one from 22 feet. Oh! All right, you've got this for your double bogey. Bit long on that one. All right, here's the tap. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. This one's heading a bit right. And here's our second shot on the 17th. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Well, good news. You got out of the bunker. Bad news, really long putt coming up. Here is the bogey putt. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh! Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. And best of luck as you bring this one home here on the final hole of this one. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Well, I'm not sure where this one will end up. Setting up here on the first cut. Looks like the sand coming up. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Back into the bunker. Man, you just left a bunker. Okay, here's your 5th shot. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Nicely down out of the sand. Let's get that putter on the go and take it from there. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. And that putt will seal this round for you. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon.